Hello, America. Welcome back to Cruise Line News. I'm Shane Vercast.
And I'm Jack Braithwaite.
Guys, we have a great show for you today. Jack, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's another week of Cruise Line. It's my favorite day of the week.
Best day of the week, man.
You know, but once again, I'm just behind on my news.
You're always behind on your news,
I
Jack.
am. I'm
always behind on your
my
news. Thank goodness we have this whole news show to let you know the scoop. We should cut to world news now. Guys, there's a lot of world news, and usually I make jokes, but a lot of this news is depressing. So we don't have a lot of jokes with this edition of world news. Now, Apple, if we could go back to the last graphic, Apple just released a credit card, which, if you're gonna get it, make sure you have the money to support how bougie you're gonna look. And also, Jesse Smollett was released. Apparently he's not guilty, which has a lot of people baffled, including the mayor of Chicago. So we'll have to see how that plays out. And finally, Donald Trump was admitted to not have colluded with the Russians. So basically, he's innocent for once. So that's the world news. Thank you. Let's get to a piece on LC Idol.
LC Idol is a singing competition where people from L'Anse Creuse High School North and L'Anse Creuse High School Central come together. There's 10 finalists, and the audience votes who the winner is.
They take kids from North and Central, and they come up with 10 people, and then they're in a competition together.
People should come see it because there's so much talent, and they get to vote on the winners, so the audience actually has a say in the outcome of the show.
It kind of gives you like more of an idea of like the people who are really talented in like the district, as to opposed to just like a regular like high school concert.
If you don't know a whole bunch of people, you can know them now, and then when they get famous, they might send you a check.
There we go. That was a great piece. Thank you.
It was, and I'm excited for LC Idol. I think it's tonight, right?
Yeah, it's tonight, so make sure you go see it if you're interested.
So I think we're going to send it over to a little break, and then we have some more news.
Awesome. Let's get to some PSAs.
Don't mind if I do.
Why won't you answer me? I love you so much.
Look at this funny
Please
meme,
reply.
dude.
Please reply to me. Oh my gosh,
Parker,
are you breaking up
look
with
at
me?
this funny meme.
I know you're breaking up with me.
Look
Please
at
answer me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh my god.
Parker, you good?
Yeah, sorry, I just need to do something real quick.
Everything seems fine, but then my heart starts racing. My body starts sweating. I can't breathe. It feels like I'm being smothered by something that's not even there. I'm dizzy, unsteady, lightheaded, faint. It feels like I'm going crazy. It feels like I'm not even there. I just want it to stop. General anxiety disorder affects 6.8 million adults, or 3.1% of the U.S. population. Yet only 43.2% are receiving treatment. Receive help.
Those are some great PSAs.
They are. And like last week, we have our very special guest, Lauren, to do the school news.
All right, I am here for school news. I'm going to start off with a piece that you just saw. The LC Idol is tonight.
Oh boy.
It is at the JPAC Auditorium, and around 30 kids will be facing off to win your vote to be the L'Anse Creuse Idol winner. It is audience voted, which is something we have never done before.
Yeah.
You get to vote who you think was the best, and it's really exciting. Tickets are $5, so if you want to come on down.
Yeah, I definitely say that's worth going to. It seems like an interesting event.
Especially if the audience has participation in the
It
actual
is.
Yeah.
awards.
Very exciting. It's just like American Idol, but with your own students. So really interesting. At the end of the week, spring break starts. You guys have any plans?
Yeah, I think we're going on at least a weekend trip. How about you?
Yeah, I'm going for the whole spring break, going to California and getting some nice warm weather.
Yeah, we'll definitely bring some back for us. Okay.
I will. When we get back from spring break, we have the SATs for juniors and the PSATs for freshmen and sophomores. So make sure, although spring break may be enticing to do absolutely nothing, do make sure to study a little bit. I know it's a stressful time, but once it's over, you're all set. School year's almost done.
That's right.
That's right. We don't have any school this week because
No.
we are all done with that.
Yes.
Thankfully.
Seniors, yeah.
Also, after testing on April 9th, if you go to LCN, you can head down to the Panda Express, and they will be donating a portion of their sales to the senior class.
Wow, that's really generous.
Really, really nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you, Panda Express. Thank you.
Also, who doesn't want Panda Express after 3 hours of standardized testing?
I can't argue with that. That's
Can't
solid
argue.
logic.
For Lance Cruz High School, registration for Save the Manatee 5K is now open. And any student who registers and beats Miss Marinek's 5K time is eligible to win a $25 Visa card.
Oh, wow.
$25 for just running faster than a teacher? I think that's possible.
Pretty easy, yeah.
I think it's good too. And you're doing something for a good cause, and you can win your own money. I mean,
Who doesn't
pretty
love the
nice.
manatees? So.
Exactly.
That's great.
Also, for seniors, if they turn in their community service by April 9th, they can receive their honor cord if they have over 80 hours. So, make sure everyone gets that done.
Yes.
Another announcement for seniors at Lance Cruz is there is a contest going on to be the 2019 keynote speaker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you could, in front of your entire class, say your farewell speech, but you have to apply and be selected. So all speeches must be submitted to Ms. Lewis's office by Friday, April 26th.
Okay.
Shane, I think you should apply.
Anyone should apply if you feel like you can give a great speech for your class.
Exactly.
Well, that wraps it up for school news, I think.
It does. That's all I got.
Thank you so much, Lauren. A good
You're
round of
welcome.
applause.
So
Yay.
I think we're gonna send it over to Sean with Us review.
Oh, awesome. Let's get to that now.
Hey, I'm Sean, here to bring you this week's entertainment news. Let's check it out.
To take the dirt out of the
Over the weekend, Jordan Peele's newest film, Us, came out. It made $70 million opening weekend, which is $40 million more than its predecessor, Get Out. As far as quality goes, Us definitely had some moments that were really hard to enjoy. The comedy was dry, and I found myself laughing at moments that I didn't think I should have been laughing at. Winston Duke, who played Gabe in the film, had puns that were so terrible it was cringy. Lupita Nyong'o's part as Adelaide in Red was also really hard to enjoy. Every time they were on screen, it definitely felt like it lasted much too long, and I started to check my phone almost every time they were on screen. For much of the film, I found that the dialogue was very unrealistic and dry. I found that no normal person would ever say some of the things they did. For instance, not to spoil anything, but when the family's talking about a kill count, that wouldn't get brought up in real life. Now, yeah, I understand this is supposed to be a comedy, but even though it was supposed to be a comedy, I still didn't find it funny. I just found it unrealistic and poor writing. Jordan Peele can definitely direct. His cinematography is amazing. The problem is his background in comedy, I think, holds him back. I feel like he tries to make his dark, terrifying original stories too funny. I feel personally, as someone who very much enjoys horror, if he just kept it directly as horror and didn't include comedy, the films would be out of this world and they'd be 10 out of 10 every time. As far as Us versus Get Out definitely wins. Get Out had moments that were so much more enjoyable. The violence was on screen. The comedy flowed perfectly. It wasn't forced. It wasn't cringy. And seeing that Us is Jordan Peele's only sophomore film, he definitely has time to grow. He definitely will grow and change over the course of his career. To wrap this up, I would definitely have to say I'm going to give Us a 6 out of 10. I found that the unrealistic dialogue, the dry humor, was just too poor writing. Us was definitely very overhyped, probably one of the most overhyped movies I've ever seen. But it doesn't make it a terrible film. The film was not awful and did have moments that were enjoyable. But it definitely wasn't his best. He set the bar really high with Get Out. But if you have some free time, I would check out Us. It is somewhat worth seeing. But that's all I have for you today. I'm Sean, signing out.
That was a really great piece. But Shane, you look really sad.
I am sad because that was our last piece.
It was our last piece. And we're not going to have a cruise line next week because it's spring break. So
well, we'll have to make this goodbye extra good.
So we will see you the next time we have Cruise Line. I'm Jack.
I'm Shane.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.